Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube segment, I'm going to be giving a review of the Nashville Panda House that is located on 853 Briley Parkway in Nashville, Tennessee. And the thing about this is, first off, I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm going to give it 5 stars out of a possible five. I mean, service and everything's superlative. The food is awesome. The temperature of it is great. It's always hot, fresh, tasty, scrumptious, sumptuous, you name it. This is a very good Chinese restaurant, and it has a plethora of items. You can't go wrong here. They got a wide assortment of entrees. What I generally get though is I get their beef fried rice, which is really delicious, and the wonton soup. Whenever I go in there, I feel like the people are very hospitable. And the thing that I really like about this place, and the food is great. Don't get me wrong, food is phenomenal. The taste there and everything. But when I go in there, I'm often greeted by a woman that works there, and she is just exceptionally friendly. And her friendliness, I could say, it's ingenuous and authentic. I've been in Nashville for some time, and there's a lot of people that have that superficial friendliness. And the thing is, but I'm an older person, and I could generally see when people are being genuine with their friendliness. And this woman, again, is exceptionally friendly. She always has a broad smile on her face and greets me. She even inquired with a friend of mine that I go in there with often. She has inquired about me and asked me, asked my friend, where was I, and because she had maybe she had missed me and she wanted to see me there. And that's something that you don't get in everyday places. There's a lot of places that I go in and that I've been going in for some time, as far as fast food places or what have you. And the demeanor of the people are just, it's always very much plain, very much bland, the same every time I go. There's not much excitement or enthusiasm in the manner of these people when they greet me. I think sometimes people just get used to certain people coming in, or whatever the reasons might be. But this place, I feel right at home. And when I sit down and eat, the atmosphere is very peaceful and tranquil. I feel like it's a safe area, and it's very pleasant and quiet, and I could really sit down, indulge my food very peacefully, and it just there's something that's very homey about the atmosphere there. And the food, it's a very, you get a good amount of food with the you get your order, you get in my case, the beef fried rice and the wonton soup and everything. I mean, for me, it's perfect, and it's very, scrumptious. The food, is at the right temperature. I get a good, quantity as far as the amount of food that is in there. And for me, I can't really complain about anything. And the place itself, when I go into the place, it's very clean. The place is very, it's, if you go into some, fast food places where you'll see, stuff on the tables that are left over from the previous customers or what have you, the place will be a little bit disheveled. When I go into this place, it's very clean, and you could tell that the people there really care, and they maintain the place and take care of it, and that's another plus for this place. So again, it's really there's nothing that when I see this place, there's really nothing I can say as far as any bad aspects or elements to it. The place is something that I truly enjoy, and it's a shame because I don't really have the means to get out there, as much as I would like to, and I've been dependent on a ride from a friend to go there. And but you know, if I was a little bit closer, I probably would be going there more frequently than I currently do, because that's how much I like it. I'm willing to, you know, the Chinese, you know, food can be a little bit costly at times, but you know, this is the place where it's worth the money, because just the general, you know, the experience that I have there and the quality of the food, you know, is something for me where it's worth, if the money is there, even though I don't pay. Honestly, my friend actually pays, but if I was to actually pay, I would actually, I would be willing to pay, um, you know, the amount for whatever it costs to buy the food. So, you know, but the thing about it is, I'm sure many other people would tell you the same thing that I'm saying, that you know, whatever they're paying there, you know, it's worth it because of the quality of the service and the food and the people that work there. So anyway, again, I give it 5 stars out of a possible 5. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.